Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. We are doing a vlog. This one is themed home things. We are going to be installing some wallpaper today after I show you kind of some rearranging that we did earlier. We just got a wild hair and we just got to doing things for like a couple hours this morning, and both of my camera batteries were dead. And then once one was already charged, I took it off, put the other one on, and now I can't find the first one. So that's my brain today. But I wanted to take you around and show you all of the changes. I don't know how many of you will remember like how we had it set up before. If you've watched my other vlogs, then you have seen, generally speaking, what it looked like before. But the area that really changed is here. So the dining room, the table used to go this way and we flipped it to go this way. And the reason that we had it the original way for so long was because our piano was right here. And I didn't know where to put the dang piano because it's so big, but like I want it here. And it was covering up half of these windows because we actually have like very large windows in the house. Sorry, everything is backlit because there's only windows like on this side of the house right now. But anyway, we swapped the table, we swapped the rug to just like rotate it. And then we moved the playroom into our secondary living room. So this is kind of like, I guess, the family room. I don't know. There's like living rooms and family rooms. And I was like 3 seconds away from getting rid of this couch. I actually wanted to put it in my office for a second, but then decided against that because we want like a room divider here. And the couch kind of serves well as that. We also considered reworking the cushions so that we wouldn't have the chase anymore, because this long piece is the same length as 2 of those cushions. So if you take off one of those cushions and then you slide this sideways, you won't have a chase anymore. Like, anyway, we decided to keep the chase and the piano is now in here, which hopefully in a couple months I'll be able to get this tuned. I'm expecting it to be kind of expensive, so I'm holding off for now, but I really would like to play this piano. The paperwork, like the original paperwork for this piano, is still in the bench. And I just re-looked at it today, and it was purchased by my great-grandma in 1955. She's beautiful, but she needs a lot of love to be in like working condition. A lot of the keys are really sticky, and anyway, it's just not in great shape. So I'm hoping that we can give it the love that it deserves. I need to definitely go through all of Nora's toys to like put away what doesn't feel age appropriate anymore, and so that we have room for when she is 2 very soon and we'll be getting new things. But yeah, this is what this room has become. It's a little family room with toys. It's a toy room essentially, with a couch, actually more accurately described. Those shelves over there are the same shelves that I have in my plant room. They're the Benji shelves from Nathan James. They are my favorite piece of furniture on planet Earth. I love them. These ones are just sitting on the ground. However, you can hang them up, which is what I have in my plant room. And they are just stunning. But the reason we did all this is so that I can have like a true office, because I've been sharing an office space with Nora's playroom, and it wasn't working because I wasn't able to keep sewing projects like out all the time, which is what I would want. So it's gonna be, obviously I work from home like 2 days a week, and then I have a hobby that I really love doing that requires more space. And we have this space, and then we have this big wall, which is going to have wallpaper on it in just a little bit. Forgive the fact that I have to have these lights, but it's really dark in here. That light is doing nothing. I do plan to replace it as soon as I can, but it's not currently in the works, so it is nice that I will just be able to have these lights out all the time. For when I'm filming and stuff, I don't have to worry. This is kind of what it looks like. So it's clearly artificial light, but it's better than no light, and I will be able to film in here no problem. I need to get some soft boxes for them so it's a little bit more diffused, and hopefully we won't have like as heavy of shadows. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. So I'm going to get my glue all ready to go. I think I'll be able to do it all in one day, but not all in one session. So nap time is like almost over, and we had plans to do other things today. So I'm gonna see how far I can get, and then I might just cover the bowl with the glue so that it doesn't dry out. But anyway, this video is very kindly sponsored by PhotoWall. They sponsored my video where I installed the wallpaper in my room, which is absolutely beautiful. I am still so in love with it. I'm applying a lot of the lessons that I learned the first time in here, and I'm super excited to get started. I just want to show you what the wallpaper is. That's like the most exciting part. This is so pretty. Look at that. It's gorgeous. And the greens in it kind of look like the greens that are already in this room. I don't love the green color in there, but maybe this wallpaper will make me like it more. We'll see. It's a little minty blue, but yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. It's called Blooming Flower Spring 2. And there was like also a smaller, like a way larger mural version of it. I'll have it linked down below. PhotoWall makes fully customizable wallpaper based out of Sweden in Stockholm. And everything ships in 1 to 4 days, which is incredible. As I said, it's customizable. So if there was a certain color in this that I didn't like, I would be able to tell them like, hey, can you make the color this hex code or whatever? They have designers who can make changes like that for you. They also have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. So if you don't like your product, you can return it within 30 days for a full refund. And I don't anticipate needing it, but it's nice to know that it's there if I needed it. Also, I'm using paste wallpaper. And essentially what you do is you mix the glue with water, and then also I got a kit. So the kit comes with everything that you're going to need and more. So yeah, everything that we need to get started is here. I'm going to start making my glue. If you are interested in PhotoWall and you want to check out all of the options, they have so many beautiful wallpapers. It's truly art, like all of them. It was so hard to choose another one. When I saw the one in my bedroom, it was like no brainer, that's the one. But then for in here, there was so many directions I could have gone. And I was wanting something that felt like playful and bright and fun. So yeah, this was definitely the right one. But I have a code, it's Becca25. It'll get you 25% off your order, and it's valid for a month. 25% off is really high. Usually brands are giving me like 10%, 15%. So that's super generous, and I think that it'll give you a pretty good discount to get started. So I'll have it all linked down below if you're interested, and I'll also have the other video where I installed wallpaper from PhotoWall for a different, like a completely different mood. I'll link that one down below too. But let's make our glue. Okay, so last time I did this, I very embarrassingly said the wrong thing. I think I said like, how many quarts are in a gallon? 2. Not true, it's 4 quarts. But the jug that I was using was 2 quarts, and I needed 2 of that jug. Anyway, I feel like I have to avenge my math skills because they're not that bad. This bowl is the perfect size for this. It made like exactly to the top of it, and I didn't use all of the glue last time. I have the laser level up, and when I was setting my measurements, I gave myself extra on either side and up and down. Oh, actually, you know what? These ceilings are pretty high. I'm gonna need a taller ladder. Okay, that went really well. It took about 13 minutes. So 13 minutes for the first one. And honestly, the first one is the hardest, most time consuming because it's really important to line it up. But now that we have that one done, we have quite a bit of extra on the top just in case. And now we just freaking move through it and we go. Oh, by the way, I said that I would update about the texture. You can't even see it. I think it's because the wallpaper is so thick. So if you have textured walls, 2 completely different designs, 2 different colorways, PhotoWall looks really great on both. And yeah, 10 out of 10. only have a couple seconds before my camera dies, but I just wanted to say the wall is 99% done. There is a sliver that's like literally this big on that end that does not have wallpaper, and I do have an extra little, like it's like probably that much wallpaper print, and then we're done. Then I need to like finish trimming the top. I trimmed the top on some of them, but for some reason I'm like anxious, so I'm not doing it to all of them, and I have not trimmed the bottom either, but it looks so good. I absolutely love it. You guys, I just did the silliest thing, and I recorded like 8 whole minutes, if not more, of footage without my microphone on. I'm going to insert a voiceover sharing what I just shared, like of all of the landscape plants that are blooming and like doing fun things right now, because I really want you to still see it, even though I fudged the microphone situation. So let's roll back the tapes. We have irises. I've never had irises before, and I'm quite excited about these. We have a lot here, and it's not exactly conveniently placed because it's right on the patio cement here. So I would consider moving these eventually, and I've heard that irises are relatively easy to move. And also bonus, I could take a couple of these when we do eventually move, because we will be moving at some point. Nobody get too comfortable. But anyway, my wisteria is completely spent. Now it's just this big unruly bush. Anyway, we have another patch of irises. This one is around a bird bath that is dilapidated, or it really just needs to be repainted. It's not that bad. So yeah, lots of irises. They look like they're like a really beautiful violet color, and that's exciting. And then you go out to the front porch, and here's like a little update, a visual update on my planters that I planted. So they do look like they're filling in a little bit more. There's actually some really great landscaping at this house as it is. We also have this really big clematis, and then we have more allium, which are so beautiful. I love that they're just like huge puffs of purple. I have 2 in this front bulb bed, and I just love the way that they look, and I plan on planting many more, and I'm excited to see them get bigger and bigger every year. But I would really like for this bed to feel like it's constantly blooming something. So we had really great blooms in spring, so now I just need to figure out the like early summer, late summer things that I can plant in here to keep this going. We also, most excitingly, have peonies, and I am so happy about this. I've wanted a peony bush for years. This one is huge, and it's so happy. It's so mature. It has a lot of flowers on it. So anyway, now we're back, and I am on my way now to go to Lowe's because I have to get some garden starts, because as you saw in the last vlog, I did start seeds, but I started them way too late, and they sprouted, and they were it wasn't good. They were really stringy. It didn't work. I should have started them way sooner under grow lights. And I knew this, but I was trying to save the situation because I didn't want to buy plant starts. But I found 2 Lowe's gift cards that we got for Christmas, like 7 months ago or 6 months ago, whatever it was. And I haven't used them yet. I am kind of a gift card hoarder, so I will just hold on to them and never use them. And I don't want to be like that, because I wasn't going to buy starts because I wanted to save money. And here's this free money that I got. Let's use it. So that's where we're headed. I'm also going to get some more soil because I need to top up the soil beds because soil did settle. But I'm going to be doing like a whole garden update on my main channel because I'm so excited to get all of that started. But there's more to say that's more in depth, but we're going to pick up the starts. Okay, I'm taking a gamble with my audio because I'm so embarrassed to have a microphone clipped to my shirt. So I have it clipped on the inside. So far I'm mostly seeing like peppers. Here's some tomatoes, but they're not like the ones that I want. Big boy tomatoes. Roma. I think I really would just need 1 of each of these plants. I need to find cherry. Okay, these are Foodie Fresh tomatoes. Okay, actually there's like a whole tomato section over here that I missed. Big boy, lots of big boy tomatoes, whatever that is. I don't need a million tomato plants, so somebody stop me. I'm looking at melons now, which is a big favorite of mine. This black diamond one looks like it's seedless, which is definitely ideal. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this one because it has 4 and it's a seedless variety. I'm gonna just confirm heirloom black diamond. This one is called a sun sugar cherry. It looks really happy. It already has blooms on it. I think I'm gonna not get 2 Roma and instead I'll get 2 cherry because I like cherry tomatoes more than any other tomato. So the only things that I didn't find were cucumbers and cantaloupe. Cantaloupe, I didn't see at all. Cucumbers were sold out, so I'll have to figure out a different solution for those. Look at these huge blooms on this clematis. They're so pretty. Okay, the reason that I came into the actual garden section was not to get distracted by all the beautiful baskets, but to see if I can find marigolds. I have a bunch of seeds, but I want to like start with marigolds because I really like them, but I do have a bunch of seeds like from the old house and also from my grandma. I am back from the store. It's now like 9 o'clock-ish. And oh, let me take this mic out. We're in my office where I put up the wallpaper earlier. It is looking so beautiful, and not seeing it for a couple days and then coming back, like it gave me butterflies. I just think that it looks so good because the ceilings are so high. Like I have 10-foot ceilings. So it did prove to be slightly more difficult to make sure it was aligned like the whole time. Like I had a lot more alignment issues this time, and I don't particularly know why. Everything worked out, like it's fine, we're good, but maybe it's because there was like so many more parts that were like very critical to line up perfectly. Regardless, we did it, and I think it's so beautiful. And you know what? If I had extra, which I don't, I think it would be so cool to put some of the wallpaper in the inside of this part of my cabinets. Since this spot is now open, I'm thinking about what I want to put there. I have this chair here that was in my old living room. Please just try to ignore the chaos that is the rest of this room. But this chair is a lazy boy. It is so comfortable, and I think it would be really nice. Like I actually really enjoy sitting in this chair while I'm working. So I think I want to have it in here. And then long term, we now have basically 2 rockers for another child, which no, I am not pregnant. It's just like so comfortable. Our other rocker that's in Nora's room is like mostly comfortable, but nothing will ever compare to a lazy boy. I mean, to be honest. Cooper did chew on this when he was a puppy, and I've been telling myself that I would fix it for years, and I never have. So maybe now that it's like in my office sewing room, I will be inspired to do that. But man, I'm just looking at this wallpaper and it just looks so good. Like, oh my gosh, it's such a statement. It's so beautiful. I love it. But back to what I was saying, sorry, like the ADHD is ADHDing right now. I could put this chair like between those 2 shelves. That is like a semi-logical thing to do, but I feel like a more logical thing to do would be to get a storage shelf that I can put there and then like push the Billy bookcases closer so that it's all touching. It would obviously be short, and then I can put like my printer there, and it would be more storage for like my rulers and things like that, because I don't love the idea of all my merch like being on this cart, like, because that's not, like, you saw what it looked like when I panned the camera over there. It's not great. And then I have some just other like miscellaneous things that need to be stored. I am going to look on IKEA because those 2 pieces are from IKEA. I feel like that would make the most sense. I was looking for a table. As I've mentioned, I wanted a table in my sewing room because I gravitate to sewing on my dining room tables. So here's the thing though, all the furniture in here so far is white. And then also the wallpaper brings that a ton. So I do think that I should lean into it. But I'm gonna insert a screen recording, but I've been looking at some like vintage tables, and maybe I just like need to lean into the fact that most of this room is gonna look like really modern. And maybe my next sewing room will have more of those like vintage elements. I just need to do some soul searching as far as the table goes. But my standing desk is a really great solution for a sewing desk for right now. Like, it's a big desk. I love that desk. It's from Flexi Spot if you're looking for a good standing desk. I've never had any issues with it. It's really nice. I am, however, before I go to bed, going to set myself up for success and bring out my work computer and my laptop. And those are the same thing. My keyboard, trackpad, and my mouse, so that I'm ready to go. Thank you so much for watching. And if you are interested in checking out this wallpaper from Photo Wall, I will have it linked down below. Again, I have a discount code Becca25 for 25% off your purchase. And yeah, thank you for watching.